Hi y'all, in today's video I'm going to cover all the error codes that may come up on the Oklahoma Joes Rider DLX models. These are all the Generation 2 models that I'm covering. The Generation 1 is not much different. So once I cover all these codes, I'm going to tell you what we can also do to fix them. So all the codes will appear here in our display. The first code we're going to go in order is the ER1. And the ER1 is the auger. And basically what it means is the system is not detecting the auger or there's a malfunction in it. I'm going to cover the fixes in just a moment because this one as well as the others, the fix is pretty much the same. So one of the things we want to do if the auger is not running is, let's check and see if it's running. All right, so to check and see if it's running, the first thing we're gonna do is power it on, and we're gonna turn it, it doesn't matter what temperature, I just want it to get it going. And it's going in preheat, and you can see this right here is your auger. So when that is on, it should be turning, so we go into our hopper. You can see the auger way down there. Now it turns very, very slowly, so you're gonna have to watch it really close and put something as a pinpoint to determine is it actually moving. Right now it's not moving, and the reason it's not is you see here the auger is not on. The icon is not lit up, so it's not even turning now because it's not on. But it will here in just a moment. Okay, now we can tell the auger is turning here. So we are gonna look inside and watch the auger. And if you really watch it, you can see that it is turning. Hi y'all, Don here with Southern Backyard Cooking. If you're enjoying my video, please make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, and don't forget, give me those big thumbs up. All right y'all, for the first 5 fixes, that is for ER1, ER2, ER3, ER4, and ER7. What each of those are is the controller board here is not recognizing that device, whether it's the igniter, the combustion fan, the chamber temperature, or the grilling temperature probe. It's not recognizing any of those. So what we have to do is take these 4 screws off, pull this out, and make sure all the connections are tight. They're connected real good. The way I do that is I will unplug them and plug them back in. Once I do that on all of them, at that time I will put my controller board back on, I'll plug it back in and turn it on and test it and see if I continue to get those errors. All right y'all, the ER2, it's the igniter error. That means that our igniter coil down inside the burn chamber is not working. Now, it is very much possible that it is burnt out, but unlikely. It takes a lot for it to burn out. It usually lasts quite a bit of time. The ER3 is a combustion fan error. If you listen real closely, you can hear my fan going. More so, you can see right here we have the fan indicator, meaning that it is running. So you should be able to see and hear that it's running. The ER4 is our chamber temperature probe. It's not reading it. So right here is our chamber temp probe, and you can see mine is kind of dirty. That could prevent it from reading. So we just need to clean it off. Get a paper towel and wipe it off. Yeah, you can see there's only about a ½ an inch of that probe sticking out, and we want to make sure at least that part of it is clean. The rest of it is behind that casing, and that is to prevent it from getting damaged. ER7 is the grilling temperature probe. On this, you have the searing area. The temperature probe for the grilling temp probe is going to be down in this area, and you'll need to check that and make sure it's clean. All right, the most common error you're going to get in here is the ER5. That means we don't have a flame in the combustion chamber. The main reason this happens is we run out of pellets or the auger jams. But most cases it's going to be we're out of pellets. What it recognizes is the temperature gets below 100 degrees for a little while. Okay, it could be we're out of pellets. Like I said, we run out of pellets. That's the most common thing. The other thing is the ash cup could be full. Remember to empty the ash cup from down here. As well as the combustion chamber could be full, especially if the ash cup is full and we don't empty it, it'll start backing up into that combustion chamber. And again, if there's so many ashes in there that it can't, even though it's pushing new pellets, it can't light those, you're not going to get any flame. So it's going to be one of those few things. The biggest key on this one is clean your grill. Clean your smoker out. I generally clean mine after every long cook. And long cook to me is an overnight cook, something that's 12 to 18 hours. ER6 is overheating. The main reason it overheats is we do not clean it out. So we have a lot of grease in here and that grease catches on fire. So for my last cook, I have not cleaned this out. And you can see how much grease I have built up over here, all the dirt and everything that is everywhere, all the pellet dust. So we need to really clean this out. And that would help, especially in that ER6, because all this grease can catch on fire. The error code for 18H, that means our unit is unattended. It's an unattended unit. Oklahoma Joes says that if you leave it unattended for a long period of time, and that basically means you're not doing anything with the control board for an extended period of time, that it will give you this 18H. I haven't had that problem. Even on a long cook, I've used this already for an 18-hour cook and never adjusted the temperature or anything and never had that problem. So I don't know how long it's going to take. But to solve that problem, first thing we want to do is turn the power off, run it through shutdown, unplug it, plug it back in, and then power it back on, and that should solve our problem. Hopefully this doesn't happen in the middle of the cook. If it does happen in the middle of the cook, what you all want to do is turn it off and just hold the power button for like 3 seconds and it'll shut the thing down. Unplug it, plug it back in, and turn your power button back on and turn it to the temperature you want. The best tip I can give you for all the error codes is to go and watch my video about troubleshooting a smoker. This will help you tremendously and hopefully allow you to have great smoking experiences in the future. Until next time.